Vietnamese student raised in silence and structure. He unscripted put others before himself, introverted and dutiful. He's the kind of son who never talks back, the kind of student who never misses a deadline, the kind of friend who asks when listens but rarely speaks. He wakes up early, study hard, and say yes more than why. He moves through life like it's already been written for him. Parents, school, tradition, everyone has say in his future. Everyone except him. And yet he never complains, because this is often considered something a good kid should do. They don't ask too much. They don't cause trouble. But sometimes late at night, when the world is quiet and even his thoughts begin to whisper, question returns. When was the last time he lived for himself? He doesn't remember.
Hello, Mom.
How have you been lately? Your dad and I saw your exams are coming up. You need to keep your eyes warm, okay? We really believe in you. Oh, and don't forget to come home for dinner today. Your uncle is coming too. I'm cooking your favorite dish.
Yeah, I'll try to move on.
That's good. We are having dinner early today, so be home on time, okay?
Okay, Mom.
Why do I have to live up to other people's expectations? I just want to live my own life. I wish I could be free to choose.
And this is Emily, an American student who lives in a remote state of America, alone in a small apartment, independent, honest, blunt. She speaks her mind. She solved her problems. She understood on her own 2 feet. Back home, that was something to be proud of. In her work, freedom is everything. Personal space, clear boundaries, and no one telling you who to be or how to live. But lately, even freedom feels a little lonely. She walks through the streets of a city that never sleeps, surrounded by voices, laughter, and movement, but still feels like a stranger passing through. The language is vibrant, and the people are kind, but somehow she feels outside of it all, like there's a party happening, and she didn't get an invitation. Every conversation takes extra effort. Every smile, a question mark. She's present, but quite packed a bit. And sometimes, in the quiet moments, she asks herself, why does only freedom still feel so lonely?
She disappeared into warmth, into family, into the world I can see but not touch. And me, I'm still here, in all this freedom, still waiting for someone to say, "Come eat, I make this for you." And sometimes I wish my life felt more like Zhang, full of warmth and love from people around her.
So stranger, the story.
One lost into martyrdom, the other bound by too many expectations. They come from different worlds, yet both they feel like the same quiet ache of not belonging.
Another weekend, gone in a blur. The presentation still haunts me, unfinished. And dinner with my family, it wasn't a meal, it was an evaluation. Smiles felt scripted, questions felt loaded. And me, I just sat there, playing the role of the perfect son. But deep down, I wasn't even sure who I was anymore. All I wanted was a moment to breathe, to be me, without the mask.
They say Americans are free spirited, confident, always chasing their dream, and maybe they are. But me, I'm always on the outside looking in. There's a rhythm there, loud, fast, independent. Everyone works like they're going somewhere important, and I'm just standing still, wondering whether anyone would notice me. We are so free that sometimes it feels like no one belongs to anyone.
Tired of your culture, aren't you? Of always smiling, but feeling unseen. Of being free, but feeling alone. What if you could trade places? Step into a work that isn't yours. See, what it teaches you.
I agree. Where am I?
What just happened?
You guys may call me Maria. I read your face through my crystal ball. And today, it seems like fate has brought you here. You wished for a different life, and now you are standing at this doorstep. Min, you carry the family house, but sometimes along the way, you lost your own voice. And Emily, you have always been free, but still feel like you don't belong. I see the same ache in both your eyes, a readiness that comes when culture starts to feel like a cage. Now, I will grant you not just a wish, but a choice. A chance to live in different worlds, to see through different eyes. But remember, magic only works when you are willing to change. This is the cowboy hat, an object which symbolizes American culture. And this is the conical hat, a symbol of Vietnamese culture. Choose one. You two will swap life with each other, and your journey will truly begin. And remember, when it's become too much to bear, find me by saying too much mess SOS.
Where am I? Meeting? Do I have a meeting coming up? Or maybe this is Emily's life. Amazing!
This isn't my plane. It is Vietnam. Am I living my life?
At first, it all felt like a dream, a new life, a new place, a prayer of something different. But were they truly ready for the work has wished for?
So, based on your reading, globalization creates equal opportunities. Any thoughts?
I'm not sure I agree. The text seems to oversimplify things, especially seeing polarization in often increase income inequality in real life.
Yeah, I think you're right. The reading didn't really take the local context into account.
Good points. Anyone else? Min?
I thought we were just supposed to listen.
Come on, Min. Okay, please speak up. This is space for your opinion too. And I'm not always right, so I want to hear your take.
Here, students can contradict their teachers without being called rude.
So based on the reading, what conclusion can you draw?
I think the way the author posed the problem is not very comprehensive. If we look at it from the social perspective, I think the argument may not convincing enough.
Thanks, Emily, but I think the next time you should consider the way you give feedback.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be rude, but it felt like I crossed a line.
In low-power distant culture like the US, questioning authority isn't disrespected, it's participation. But in high-power distant culture like Vietnam, respect is shown through deference, even disagreement has to be solved. For Minh, silence used to mean respect. For Emily, honesty means to engagement. Now, both are learning that power speak a different language.
Hey everyone, lunchtime better with friends, right? Let's sit together.
He's energetic today. Huh?
Yeah, so, what are your weekend plans?
Busy. Not sure.
Why is everyone so cold? Did I do something wrong?
Emily, come here and eat together. Eating alone is so boring. That's okay, really. What's wrong with you?
I just wanted to eat in peace. Why do everyone feel so close already?
In individualist cultures like the US, people value independence and personal space. Relationships are built slowly, and privacy is respected. But in collectivist cultures like Vietnam, closeness comes quickly, and people are responsible for each other, and group belonging is everything. For Minh, silence felt like rejection. For Emily, warmth felt like an intrusion. They were speaking, but the cultures were hearing something else.
Tell me about your biggest achievement.
Well, I work with club to organize the charity events. We all did our best and it turned out pretty successful.
And your role specifically?
I helped wherever I could. It wasn't really about one person.
Mm-hmm.
Why does everything have to be about me?
We often work in groups, so do you have any experience?
Definitely, in my classroom project, I took the lead and made most of the decision with a great feedback.
You did it all by yourself?
Uh, or I have to, but I took initiative. Did I sound too full of myself?
In a masculine culture like the US, success is personal. You win by standing out. But in a feminine culture like Vietnam, success is shared. And humility is a strength. Men struggle to speak I. And Emily, too used to it, learned that sometimes we speak louder.
So for our final projects, we need to do something related to social media and cultures. So any format works, just be creative.
Maybe a podcast or a shopping. We will figure it out as we go.
Wait, then the structure like a rubric. deadlines or product wise?
No, it's all on to us. Okay, so that's the fun part.
No deadline, no specific role. How to control?
So, about the event timeline, we have 9 MC opening and 9:30 we have speaker speak. And Emily, you will be responsible for repairing the background before awarded till 9.
Isn't it a bit detailed? What if something changed last minute?
No, it has to be scripted. Every second has to be right.
So much structure. There's no space to read or improvise.
Cultures with high uncertainty avoidance, like Vietnam, value predictability and structure. Ambiguity feels unsafe. In low uncertainty avoidance cultures like the US, flexibility is freedom, and too much control feels suffocating. Minh fear chaos, Emily fear rigidity. Both now stand in the spaces they once avoided, learning to trust the unknown.
So, what are you gonna do after graduation?
I plan to get a master degree in business and then maybe work for a multinational company. And after 5 years,
Wow, that's intense. I don't even know what I'm doing this summer.
you don't have a plan.
Life is short to have it all figured out.
How can it be so calm? We don't know what comes next.
So, what do you plan to do after you finish school?
You need to have a clear plan. You are not a kid anymore.
I think I will try different things. Maybe travel, maybe do some freelance work. Huh? How can your future be stable? I don't know. I just want to take one step at a time.
Why does everything have to be decided now?
Minh came from a work of blueprints and templates. Emily came from one of the judges and judges, but both could soon learn, whether burnt out or free-flowing. The path forward is never totally fixed.
I can't take this anymore. I need to talk to Maria.
It is too much. I'm going to find Maria.
Too much mess. SOS. I try so hard to adjust, respect teacher, follow structure and stay humble, but it all feels wrong here.
I try to speak up, be honest, take the list. Suddenly, I'm the problem.
It's like the more we try, the more we fail.
Help us. We are lost.
I want to return to be myself.
You want to return to yourself? Then first, you must learn what it truly means to adapt. Remember, understanding intercultural communication isn't about giving up who you are, but about learning to flow with their rhythm without closing your own beat. If you go back now without this understanding, you will keep running in the circles, switching places without ever belonging. So, tell me, are you ready to try again, not to escape, but to connect?
So, based on your reading, globalization creates equal opportunities. Any thoughts?
Actually, I agree with some points in the reading, but I think it lacks some real-world examples, especially in developing countries.
Excellent. That's a good observation.
Maybe it's not about being right or wrong. It's about learning to speak up and being heard.
Hey. Sorry, quick question. Do you know if The next class have a quiz.
Oh, yeah. The prof said it made the open up though.
Cool, thanks.
Here, it's okay to be on your own. It doesn't mean people don't care. They just give space.
Tell me about your biggest achievement.
I led a team to organize a charity event that raised over $2,000. I coordinated logistics, reached out to sponsors, and make sure everyone stayed on track.
Nice. That shows initiative and leadership. What was the biggest challenge?
Convincing people to care, but I learned to speak in impact.
I thought spotlighting myself was arrogance, but here, it's how they know you can lead.
So for our final projects, we need to do something related to social media and cultures. So any format works, just be creative.
Maybe a podcast or a short film. We will figure it out as we go.
Cool. I guess I'll try the few idea first and see what fits, and we can adjust along the way, right?
That's the spirit.
It's scary not knowing what comes next, but maybe freedom starts where the rules end.
So, what are you gonna do after graduation?
Honestly, I'm not sure yet. I'm thinking of trying out a few internships, see what fits.
There you go.
Maybe it's okay not to have all the answers right away.
So based on the reading, what conclusion can people draw? Evelyn, please. Yes, I would like to share another opinion from the social perspective. Is Emily made a cover on practical factor? Thanks, Emily. You express yourself well.
Here, how you speak is as important as what you say. Respect open more door than being right.
Emily, come and eat together. Let's try it. Thanks, it smells really good.
Back home, we keep more distant, but here, one come in chopstick and share story.
We often work in groups, so do you have any experience?
Yes, I were part of the team that created student postcard. I played the structure, but what really made it work were how we listen to other ideas and support one another.
Sounds like a great fit for the club spirit. Thanks, Emily.
Where I'm from, standing out is the goal, but here, blending in means you belong.
So, about the event timeline, we have at 9 o'clock MC opening, and then we have speaker speak. Emily, you will be responsible for preparing the background from 1 to 8.
Got it. I will double check the material the night before, just in case.
Good. We have a rehearsal tomorrow.
Perfect. I will be there early.
Back home, we improvise, but here, free decision is love, and I'm learning to respect it.
So, what do you plan to do after you finish school?
You need to have a clear plan. You are not a kid anymore.
Actually, I have been thinking about teaching English in Vietnam for a while, and I'm also researching some long-term program here.
Yeah. If you have that direction, then good.
I still value freedom, but here, having a plan shows you are serious about your future.
I thought I was just doing what was expected of me, but the truth is I never asked what I expected from life.
And I thought freedom means being alone, but real freedom means knowing who you are with others, not just without them. Connection doesn't take away independence, it gives it meaning.
You have seen yourself, not through mirrors, but through each other. This is the rarest kind of sight. Some lesson can only bloom when thinking across borders of language, of thought, of soul. Now take the back and return, not as who you were, but as who you have chosen to be.
It was a dream, but it felt real.
Maybe it's for real.
culture isn't meant to comfort us, it's meant to challenge us, to help us discover who we are through the lens of difference. Because sometimes it's not the culture that needs to change, but the way we choose to see it.
SOS là ngẩng lên thôi.
I guess
Lại má lại ta mới một là thua. Nó quên sùn người ta tắt sùn.
I plan to get a master.
Ăn chiếu.